Movie and series filming locations have become some of the most visited places by travelers and movie fans alike. Seeing a location on screen often sparks curiosity and turns it into a must-see destination. Today, we're showing you 12 movie locations you can really visit, places where unforgettable scenes were filmed and where travelers can experience them firsthand. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to Jetlag Stories. We post weekly travel destinations and ideas designed to spark your next adventure. Starting off the list, we have Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, China, featured in Avatar. James Cameron's Avatar drew inspiration from the dramatic landscapes of Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, particularly its towering sandstone pillars found in the Wulingyuan scenic area. These formations became the visual foundation for Pandora's floating Hallelujah Mountains. While no scenes were filmed directly on location, the vertical rock columns, some rising over 1,000 feet, shaped the design of entire environments in the movie. Their sharp silhouettes and mist-covered peaks were translated into the floating terrain seen throughout Avatar. Visitors can explore Zhangjiajie through forest paths, cable cars, and glass-bottom bridges that reveal the scale of the pillars from above and below. The viewing platforms around Zhangjiajie are especially popular for their resemblance to Pandora's landscapes, making this park a key destination for Avatar fans. At number 2, we have Dubrovnik, Croatia, the real-life setting for King's Landing in Game of Thrones. Dubrovnik served as the primary filming location for King's Landing in Game of Thrones. The city's historic old town, surrounded by stone walls and overlooking the Adriatic Sea, appeared repeatedly from Season 2 onward. Key scenes were filmed on the Jesuit staircase, which became the setting for Cersei Lannister's Walk of Atonement. The city walls were used for royal patrol scenes, while Fort Lavrignac doubled as the Red Keep during political confrontations. Today, visitors can walk the same streets and staircases seen on screen, explore Fort Lavrignac, and follow guided routes through multiple filming spots within the Old Town. Dubrovnik's preserved medieval layout makes it easy to recognize scenes from the series while exploring the city at your own pace. Moving on, Atlanta, Georgia brought Hawkins to life in Stranger Things. Stranger Things may be set in Hawkins, Indiana, but much of the series was filmed in Atlanta and nearby towns such as Jackson, Fayetteville, and Stockbridge. Jackson, Georgia, became the heart of Hawkins, hosting locations like Hawkins Middle School and residential streets used in multiple seasons. The Starcourt Mall scenes were filmed at Gwinnett Place Mall, one of the show's most recognizable settings. Fans visiting the area can see familiar locations from bike riding scenes, forest encounters, and nighttime sequences throughout the series. Atlanta's strong connection to the show has turned it into a popular destination for filming location tours and behind-the-scenes exploration. At number 4, we have New Zealand, which became Middle-earth in The Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings trilogy was filmed across New Zealand, using more than 150 locations to bring Middle-earth to life. The rolling hills of Matamata became Hobbiton, while Tongariro National Park served as Mordor, including Mount Doom. Scenes featuring Rivendell were filmed near Kaitoke Regional Park, and the Southern Alps provided the dramatic backdrops for journeys across Middle-earth. Hobbiton remains a preserved filming site open to visitors, complete with hobbit holes and the Green Dragon Inn. Many other locations are accessible via hiking trails or scenic drives, allowing travelers to experience the landscapes that define the trilogy. Next, one of the most recognizable railway scenes comes from Glenfinnan Viaduct, Scotland, featured in Harry Potter. The Glenfinnan Viaduct appears in several Harry Potter films as the Hogwarts Express travels between Platform 9 and 3/4 and the school. This location is most prominently featured in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, during the scene where Harry and Ron fly the Ford Anglia alongside the train. The viaduct's curved structure and highland surroundings made it visually iconic. Visitors can access viewpoints overlooking the viaduct and time their visit to watch the Jacobite steam train cross, recreating the moments seen in the films. The surrounding highlands offer additional scenic stops and hiking routes. At number 6, Lake Como in Italy also made its way onto the big screen in Star Wars. Lake Como appeared as Naboo in Star Wars, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Filming took place at Villa del Balbianello, a historic villa located on a wooded peninsula along the lake. The villa served as the setting for Anakin and Padmé's lakeside retreat, including their quiet balcony scenes overlooking the water. The terraced gardens and lake views were featured prominently in these moments. Villa del Balbianello is open to visitors and accessible by boat or walking trail. Travelers can explore the same terraces seen in the film while enjoying panoramic views of Lake Como and the surrounding mountains. Another instantly recognizable destination is New York City, featured in Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2. Lost in New York featured several iconic locations across Manhattan, turning the city into part of Kevin McAllister's holiday adventure. Key scenes were filmed at Central Park, particularly near Woolman Rink, as well as outside the Plaza Hotel, where Kevin famously checks in. Rockefeller Center and busy Midtown streets also appear throughout the movie. Visitors can explore these locations year-round, with many choosing to revisit them during the winter months. The film has become closely associated with New York's holiday atmosphere, making these spots popular with fans. At number 8, Bali became one of the most memorable destinations in Eat, Pray, Love. Eat, Pray, Love showcased Bali as the final destination in Julia Roberts' character's journey. Filming took place in locations around Ubud, including traditional homes, markets, and countryside roads. Padang Padang Beach was featured in scenes highlighting Bali's coastline, while several village locations reflected everyday life on the island. The film also drew inspiration from local healing traditions, including scenes involving a Balinese healer. Today, travelers often explore Ubud's cultural center, rice terraces, and beaches, while following locations connected to the film. Bali continues to attract visitors inspired by its landscapes and spiritual atmosphere. Paris took on a new role in Inception. Paris played a key role in Inception, particularly during scenes where Ariadne learns how to build dream environments. Filming locations included cafes near the Pont de Bir Hakeim and streets where the city famously folds upward during one of the film's most memorable sequences. These real locations helped ground the film's dream logic in a recognizable setting. Visitors can walk through the same neighborhoods, sit at nearby cafes, and explore the bridges and streets featured in the film while experiencing Paris's everyday rhythm. To recreate ancient Rome, Gladiator turned to Italy and Malta. Gladiator used a mix of filming locations in Italy and Malta to recreate ancient Rome. Scenes involving the Colosseum were filmed using large sets built in Malta, particularly at Fort Ricasoli, while Roman ruins and countryside locations in Italy added historical authenticity. Tuscany was used for scenes depicting Maximus's homeland. Travelers can explore Roman landmarks, rural Italian landscapes, and Maltese filming sites connected to the movie. These destinations offer a blend of cinematic history and real ancient architecture. At number 11, the Scottish Highlands played a key role in Skyfall. The Scottish Highlands appeared in Skyfall during scenes tied to James Bond's childhood and personal history. Key filming locations included areas near Glencoe and Glen Etive, where wide valleys and empty roads framed Bond's return home. The landscape supported the film's slower, more reflective moments. Visitors traveling through the Highlands can explore similar scenery, from winding roads to remote valleys. The region remains one of Scotland's most visually striking areas. And closing out the list, Los Angeles appeared on screen in La La Land. La La Land featured multiple locations across Los Angeles, highlighting both iconic landmarks and everyday city spaces. The Griffith Observatory was used for the film's most recognizable scene, while other moments were filmed along hillside roads, studio lots, and neighborhood streets. Each location played a role in shaping the film's visual identity. Visitors can explore these spots while discovering different parts of Los Angeles, from panoramic viewpoints to quieter residential areas. The city continues to attract travelers interested in film history and creative culture. If you enjoy travel inspiration and discovering new destinations, subscribe to Jetlag Stories. We upload new videos every week, sharing places, stories, and ideas to help you plan your next journey. See you in the next one.